Well, hi guys, it's still Sunday. Cole and I are out here at the park. I took him to brought him to the park. I got off work because we didn't work today, so decided to come to the park. It's a little chilly out here, but it's supposed to get hot today. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get this out the way first. Relax. It's nice and cool because it's gonna be hot later. It'll be too hot to be walking later. So figure we come out here now and get it done. Cole's enjoying himself. He perked up. He's a little sleepy. He ain't used to getting up in early in the morning like this and going for a walk. There are people out here playing that frisbee golf deal. So yeah, they're out here early in the morning. So I guess it's like golf. You know, people get up early Sunday morning and go playing golf. So I guess frisbee golf isn't that much off of the mark. But anyway. Oh, happy Father's Day, guys. I gotta call my father today too. But anyway, yeah, I probably will as soon as I get through with this video while I'm out here walking. But anyway, like I said, I'm off work today. Yesterday was my first day. First day, new job. I know you're like, this guy has a lot of jobs. Yeah. There was some people walking. Well, that's those frisbee golf people. Yeah, they're doing their frisbee golf thing. Pretty cool. You got a frisbee in their hand there. Yeah, it's all good. Cole ain't paying them no attention. That's good. I didn't think there'd be anybody out here this early on a Sunday. Thought we had a park to ourselves, but for the most part we do. But a few people doing the frisbee golf thing. But other than that, it's just us. There's a mountain bike trail here coming off this side here. Yield to pedestrians. I don't know where the other side goes. I don't know what that is there. We're gonna hit the bike trail and walk back. So, because I want to go back home and go to bed and go to sleep. I'm tired. Stayed up late last night because I cleaned up the yard yesterday. And I came back in the house, finally came in and ate something and then went to bed late because I watched a little television. And that arm was getting tired. See, I put it on the other side. There we go. It's better. But anyway, we're making our way on up the trail. I would have thought I would have passed the bike trail by now. Something's over here, Cole. Something's down there. I don't know what something is. But anyway. Oh, I know I want to talk about the job. One thing, the main thing I hate about new jobs is when you start a new job, you know, everybody's looking at everybody, sizing everybody up, trying to see what the pecking order is going to be, and all this goofiness, whatever. Then the questions start. I just happened to be working with a couple of ladies on the job, and out of the blue, one of them was like, I guess she was looking at her cell phone, whatever it is. She was talking about Lim Nelson, you know, saying, "Oh, Lim Nelson is really sexy," you know. And I'm overhearing it, and I'm like, "Is that old man?" You know, Lim Nelson is pretty old. He's up there, but it might have been an old picture of him they saw or something. But I'm like, and then they're like, "Well, we're old women," you know. So I'm like, you know, I really don't, you know, look at women, you know, age-wise and whatever. I just see them as women, as people, you know. But Of course, then they ask me, how old are you? I'm like, I'm going to take the fifth on that one, you know. And they try to tell me how old they were. I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here to size anybody up to figure out how old, who is and how old, what. I'm not into that. You know, which brings me to this. The questions are going to start, you know, because people are curious. You know, I'm looking at all the other people that are working there now. Only 2 of them, it was like about 6 or 8 of us in orientation yesterday. Only 2 of us are going to be on days shift, you know, which is from 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, you know, which is, the rest of them are going to be on the other shifts, you know, so more people want to be on the afternoon and night shift than on days. But and I'm glad this place has 3 shifts, because that means there's less chance of having to work 10, 12 hours and goofiness like that. They got the 3 shifts, so that works out good. And that means I only work 8 hours. So 8 hours is more than enough for me, you know. So anyway, you know, the questions will start, you know, because people are looking at each other, sizing each other. I look at people, I just see, okay, there's a guy there, there's a girl there, there's a guy, there's another girl, you know, a couple more guys, you know, there's a he, she thing, you know, whatever, you know, I don't care. I'm not sizing people up. I'm just noticing that there are beings here, you know, working with me on the job. And that's it. You know, I'm not thinking about, I wonder if this person's married or that person's married. I wonder how far they live from the job. None of that bullshit. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't pertain to me in any way, shape, or form. Period. You know, so we're gonna head back up the bike trail. This is the bike trail here that comes through here and goes that way. That I'm not gonna be doing for a while until I get my hydraulic brakes put on my bike. And I won't be getting that done until I get a couple of paychecks under my belt, because that's going to be a little bit of an expense. Even if I go online and buy them myself and put them on, you know, which I don't intend on doing. I'm going to let the people do it professionally. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and pay them, you know, but I'll get it done. But anyway, this is the trail we're on. We're on the bike trail. We're going the opposite way because we're headed back to the car. So this is the way that we be coming. When I'm on the trail, it's coming this way. I don't think I'll meet up with anybody because it's early. It's Sunday. You know, people don't usually come out this early on a Sunday. You know, so I don't expect to encounter anybody on this trail. So, but that's what I don't like about people. The fact that they have to classify you. They want to know where you live, you know, how old you are, your marital status, if you're married, single, divorced, all that goofiness, all this, you know. None of this stuff affects them or their lives in any way, shape, or form. Has no bearing on nothing in their life, you know. Unless it's a female that's single, looking for somebody, and she's trying to find a single guy, whatever. Then I can see, you know, asking those kind of questions. But one guy to another guy asks another guy, "You married?" That's totally off limits there. That's none of your goddamn business, you know. Of course, my viewers, you know, are curious about that kind of stuff. You know, you see me every day walking cold and everything, and you don't see any female in the picture. I don't really talk about, you know, females to that extent or whatever. So you're gonna get curious or whatever, because that's just normal. You know, as you guys know, I do have a girl. Been together for a long time, and she's not into camping, or she'll come walking sometimes with me, but I don't bother to ask her to come because it's always, you know, drama. it's too hot, it's too cold. Let's not go too far. Let's only do 20 minutes. This and that, it gets to be too much of a pain, you know. Cole is gung-ho, ready to go, anytime, any day, rain or shine, hot or cold. Oh, there's a deer. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on a second. I gotta do something here. Hold on. Yeah, that deer took off. By the time I figured out how to get that picture off my phone and get everything together, he took off and Cole went after him. But he's coming back. So, yeah, but that would have been a good shot of that deer. But I missed it. So what? It happens sometimes. But I lost my train of thought. But that was a big one too, that deer. He was huge. But in a couple of bounds, he was gone. Cole went after him a little ways. Then once he saw he wasn't gonna catch him, he came on back. Hard hit. But anyway, she doesn't like to come out here. She'll come sometimes because if she thinks she's getting a little fat and whatever, starting to put on weight or something, then she's like, I need to go walking with y'all, And then when she comes, she's like, ooh, I'm tired. Oh, this is rough. Oh, I can't keep up. Slow down, And I'm like, if you came out here every day, like me and Cole, you'd be able to keep up. You'd be in shape, But she just ain't hearing it, and and I'm to the point where I don't want to argue. So I'm like, you know what? Me and Cole just go, and we'll do our thing, and you do your thing. Pretty much, just do our thing and whatever. She doesn't want to be on YouTube, on the channel or whatever, doesn't want to be seen on this or whatever. I respect that and whatever. I respect people's rights to do what they want to do. I'm not condemning her because she's not a nature person. And a lot of people aren't. A lot of people like the modern conveniences and they don't want to come out into the woods. They can't appreciate the beauty. Look at this view right here. Look at this. A lot of people look at this and they don't feel nothing. And other people look at it and be like, wow, it looks like a painting. Just a case in point. Some people just, you see I had to stop and take that in. Some people just keep on walking and wouldn't even, it wouldn't even faze them. I can't condemn them for that. Some people, everything isn't for everybody. People are different. So I get it. I'm not going to force it down their throat, whatever. We get along in so many other ways, that makes it work. It's just one little thing that she's not really into. Happens to be a big part of my life. But keeps me out of her hair and keeps her out of my hair. So it works out good, which brings me to a point. I'm starting to realize that, they say that most marriages end in divorce and whatever. And it's true. And it's usually because of the woman. And they're always trying to figure out why. They say it's hypergamy or whatever. Women trying to, trade up or whatever. There's all kinds of other theories as to why that happens. But I believe the reason why that happens is because women are wrong way. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the right way. So it's because in the beginning of the relationship, the woman has all the power. Because the guy is his hormones are going crazy. He wants a woman. It's just he's just driven. Women, they want to fit in. Having a guy is the thing to do. Everybody's doing it. So they just follow suit. Now I'm not saying they don't have any sexual urges or whatever. They got sexual urges, but nowhere near as much as men do. We're totally driven. pretty much all we can think about when you're at that age, around 18 to 20, 25, 30, whatever. It's all you think about. It's all that's on your brain, you know. And so you're after women all the damn time. Take a shortcut here, because that just goes around there and comes back this way. No point in walking around the loop. So women have all the power. A guy's willing to spend his last penny to take a girl out, and he'll spend his money to take her out. You know, she don't have to spend her money. He just wants to take her out just to be with her because he wants the sex and whatever. If it wasn't for sex, guys would not have anything to do with women, you know, period. It's the only reason why we even deal with women at all, period. Period. It's the only reason why. So, but it's a big drive or whatever, and that's what gets guys to get with women. But as the years go by, you know, you get married and whatever, and you get together with a woman, you stay with her for years and years, and at some point, the guy's sex drive slows down, either because of age, and there's medications too that can do it, you know. But eventually, your sex drive, you know, eases down to the point where it's pretty much the same as women's, pretty much, whatever. You get to the point where you can take it or leave it, you know. It gets to the point where it's more trouble than it is, you know, than it's worth, you know. When you're young and you got the hormones and testosterone going through your veins and you get crazy or whatever, nothing else matters. You'll put through anything. You'll swim through a sea of razor blades to get to some, you know, a woman or whatever. But when you get older, you know, you're like, I'll take it or leave it. You still got the urge. You still look at women. They're still attractive to you. But, you know, you're like, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. You know, you really don't care. You know, it's just like it's not worth the effort or whatever. And that's how women are pretty much from the start. You know, they can get into it, but they have to be coaxed into it. They have to be, you know, romanced and whatever. And, you know, it takes a long time to get her, you know, stirred up and whatever, get her in the mood and whatever. When that happens to a guy, when it happens to men, you know, we get the power. Women lose the power. Once they don't have any power over you anymore, they don't want nothing to do with you. You know, women want to have power over you. So that's the answer to the question of why there's a high divorce rate when it comes to women and men and whatever. The thing is, and it's always, you know, around that age, you know, when the guy gets to be about 40, in his 40s and 50s, when the testosterone starts to wane and he starts to, you know, get to the point where, first of all, when it comes to guys, no matter how old we get, just like I was saying in the, earlier, how these girls were swooning over Liam Neeson, and he's old, you know. Women will, you know, can be attracted to men that are older, but men not so much that way. We don't do that, you know. Vivica Fox was beautiful in her day, but now you wouldn't think twice, you know. As a matter of fact, she'd be repulsive to you. She looks too much. She looks too manly now. You know, she's more manly than she is womanly. You know, when she was young and attractive, you know, that would turn you on. But now that she's older and you know, got shoulders or whatever, like she could bench press you or something, you know, you're like, I'll pass on that. You know, no way. But anyway, it's all good. Just wanted to, I don't know, my video went all over the place this time. I guess that's when I'm walking and talking, and, you know, you never know what pops in your mind, what pops into your head. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.